Und an dieser Stelle nochmal herzlich willkommen zurück. Ich habe gerade mal ganz kurz nachgeschaut, wie, ja, ob ich die Zahl richtig eingetragen habe, die Folgenzahl. Nein, ich habe sie nicht
Sure, I'll
richtig
play you another
eingetragen.
tune, but it'll cost you an apple.
Ja, jetzt sei mal still, Venti. Jedenfalls, das ist erst Folge 5. Ja, man kommt schon hin und wieder dann durcheinander, wenn man zwei Dinge parallel versucht aufzunehmen. Aber egal, ohne weitere Umschweife machen wir jetzt weiter.
Are you all right? You've suddenly gone quiet. It's not like you at all.
Shh, we'll talk later. I'm just processing all the existing clues we have. Maybe the key to our escape is hidden in some detail I've overlooked. I have to go over everything again.
All right, well...
Oh, don't worry. I won't write down anything that you told us about.
Um nochmal klarzustellen, die Hilly sind im Grunde genommen kanrianische Kinder. Also um das jetzt nochmal festzuhalten, was sie als dämonische Monster bezeichnen. Nur weil sie äußerlich praktisch verändert wurden von der... Ich spare mir jetzt das S fort und nenne sie einfach mal Tunte.
No, I meant if you're going to analyze the facts, count me in.
Gut, analysiert ihr mal weiter, während mein Pin durch die Decke geht. Ein Upload und der geht bald auf 1000 hoch. Meine Güte. Also irgendwo ist da nichts mehr normal.
You don't look well. I guess things still haven't improved. It's okay. You don't have to go into all the details.
Das ist gut, das dürfte ich nämlich auch nicht.
Sometimes I really envy the boss.
Für seine Blödheit meinst du?
Hey, Ushi. Looks like our little lavender melon has fallen asleep, huh? Do you think she's dreaming? Man, she looks wiped out. It's kind of hard to see her like this. I mean, most of the time she never shuts up. Aw, poor thing.
Paimen und mächtig. Paimen und mächtig. Ich will ja nichts sagen, aber irgendwie, es ergibt keinen Sinn.
Man, that little dude looks stunning too. I'm kind of worried about him. I sleep like this when I'm in jail. Good one. I do slumber like a king. Traveler, when did you get here?
Sehr interessant.
Wait! Where are we? Yep, way better. Paimon just got a little fright because she's never seen a crazy place like this before. Who would have thought the best guide in all of Tibet could end up so out of their depth?
Aber ehrlich, muntern wir Palmen mal auf.
Yeah! So anyway, Paimon just had the weirdest dream. There were cattle mooing constantly.
Wahrscheinlich, weil nicht weil der Bullenhirte neben dir steht.
Yeah, just like that. Ushi, were you looking after Paimon?
Oh, wie süß. Kommt schon, Leute, das müsst ihr wirklich zugeben. Es ist süß, dass sich Uschi um Palmen gekümmert hat.
Traveler, it looks like the Conqueror of Demons is awake.
Meine Güte, da sind wir dann wieder schnell unterwegs.
I'm fine. Don't worry. The karma I carry is dangerous to humans. Keep your distance.
Well, I have Adepti blood in me, so I wouldn't worry too much.
Even so,
What happened while Paimon was sleeping? How did Xiao get here?
with a little help, I was able to find my way here.
Conqueror of Demons, could you tell us what happened before you joined us?
No need to be so formal. Just call me Xiao.
Oh, sure.
It was a senseless battle. I came here looking for someone, but when I found them, they weren't anything like how I expected.
Madame Ping says that you usually base yourself at Wangshu Inn to guard the main road through Dihua Marsh. It's unusual for you to go looking for someone yourself. Are they an Adeptus?
I'm looking for a yaksha called Bosacius.
Mir gerade nicht. Hilft mir auf die Sprünge, Lore.
Bosacius? Is that one of the 5 yakshas? Like you?
Wahrscheinlich aus der Mission für Zhao, wo mit dem Passierschein falschen Dämonenbändiger. Oh. Das kam mir so unwichtig vor. Tja, da sieht man mal, wie man sich irren kann.
I thought that you were the only one left. Aren't the other 4... gone from the...
You could say that. But Bosacius's body is the only one that was never found.
Das ist beunruhigend.
Yakshas deal with God's remains all the time, and we become tainted by karma. Over time, it inevitably drives us to madness. The last time I saw Bosacius, it was the day he lost his mind.
Inwiefern der Tag an dem verrückt wurde. Definiere verrückt.
He left. No one knew where he went, and I never heard from him again.
Hat er dich K.O. geschlagen oder warum bist du dem nicht nach?
But Bosacius was the eldest of us. He once told us, as Yakshas we will experience countless wars. Whether we live or die, we must promise to take care of each other, and know each other's fate to the very end.
Did he forget his promise because he lost his sanity?
Ich glaube, ich ahne, was geschehen ist. Wer schon komplett von dem Fluch zerfressen ist, hat auch eine Chance, diesen Fluch an die Tevat-Bewohner weiterzugeben, eben von den Dämonen aus Kanria. Schrägstrich den verwandelten Hunden und Kindern und überhaupt den verwandelten Bewohnern. Ihr versteht, ich glaube, die angeblich durch das Karma verunreinigten Yaksha sind lediglich jetzt verfluchte Tevat-Bewohner, so wie er, nur mit dem Unterschied, dass er wie Dainslev sich jetzt schon seit 500 Jahren damit rumplagt, die Kontrolle zu behalten. Allerdings deutlich besser wenn man bedenkt, wie Dainslev nach 500 Jahren Erosion aussieht und er ist eigentlich ein erfahrener Königslegionsgarden-Captain, der mehr Krieg und alles andere gesehen hat als Zhao. Soll schon was heißen. Respekt.
It's possible, but I did not. I am the sole survivor, so it is my duty to find out the fates of the others.
What made you come to the chasm? Did you hear something about Bosacius being here?
Did you know that 500 years ago, the beasts of Conria invaded the chasm? That war lasted a long time. It is said that in the midst of the battle, a brave Yaksha was seen putting up a heroic fight. But no one knew the Yaksha's name.
But there were many more than 5 Yakshas in total, so there's no guarantee it was Bosacius.
Wow. But you must think it was probably him if you came here to investigate, right?
I am by no means certain, and I didn't have any other clues except for this one.
Gut. Verständlich, dass man dann schauen tut. Insbesondere wenn es ein enger
But
Freund war.
Bosacius was proud. If he had taken part in that war, he would have announced his name. So at first, I thought the nameless Yaksha couldn't be him.
Wait, so it was Bosacius you were fighting with? Did he injure you?
Yes.
No way!
The invasion of monsters from Conria, the battle in the chasm, and Yelan's ancestor. I have a feeling that somehow these are all connected.
Anscheinend macht sich jetzt die jüngere Generation auf die Suche nach den Überresten ihrer Eltern, die hier irgendwo unten sein sollen. Zumindest den aktuellen Hinweisen und Gerüchten nach. Sie vermuten allerdings immer noch, dass es Kanra nicht das Opfer, sondern der Täter ist. Was sehr peinlich ist, wenn man die Wahrheit kennt. Immerhin hat sie auch sehr deutlich zu verstehen gegeben, dass diese Gottheit nur Chaos und Zerstörung will. Und im aktuellen Fontaine-Geschehen hat sogar Forcelot, der tatsächliche Hydro-Arkan, apropos hier Spoiler-Alarm nochmal, wenn auch verspätet, ja, der hat ausdrücklich gesagt, ich habe so viel Macht in meinem göttlichen Herzen angesammelt, für mich selbst mit meinem eigenen Thron zusammen hinzurichten, um die gestohlene Macht zurückzugeben. Denn die Göttin hat falsch gehandelt. Und ich will dieses Unrecht wieder gut machen. An dieser Stelle sei nochmal erwähnt, die Macht der Arkons ist praktisch die der Drachen. Und die jüngere Generation der Arkons weiß oder will nicht wissen, was damit genau los ist, da sie scheinbar das göttliche Herz mitsamt ihrem Thron opfern müssen, für diese Macht zurückzugeben. Und für dies zu erreichen, musste wohl eine gewaltige Menge für die Hinrichtung angesammelt werden. Was ich allerdings sehr verwirrend fand, die Guillotine fand in Form eines Damoklesschwertes ihr... Ja. Deswegen, das verwirrt mich noch so ein bisschen, wieso jedes Mal ein Damoklesschwert hat. Aber gut. Ich glaube, dafür muss ich mich mit der Geschichte von Damokles auseinandersetzen. könnt ihr ja mal gerne für mich tun, wenn ihr Lust habt. Ich lasse mich gerne auch auf Gespräche ein. Ihr müsst euch dann nur halt melden. Ich kann euch gerne mal, wenn Gesprächsbedarf besteht und die Kommentare nicht so lang schreibbar sind, meine E-Mail-Adresse reinballern in die Beschreibung. Die werde ich dieses Mal leer lassen. Und ja, ich glaube, sie hat recht, das ist alles miteinander verknüpft. Viel mehr als selbst die Zuschauer jetzt ahnen und selbst als ich ahne.
Life is full of coincidences, but this is too
Glaubt der
much
Welt.
of a
Aber
coincidence.
das kann kein Zufall
Could this
sein.
all be related to the fantastic compass mentioned in the will, too?
Moment, erwähnt mit fantastischen Kompass zu tun. Könnte sein.
What will?
Oh, right. I came here because of... Maybe it's not something you've come across much before, but both mortals and adepti sometimes write out their final wishes so somebody else will carry them out after they've passed. It's known as a last will and testament.
And this can be done at any time?
Whoa, whoa. You wanna write a will? Now?
Du schreibst jetzt bitte kein Testament, mein Junge. Du bist noch zu jung dafür. Hast noch dein Leben vor dir. Mach's am besten erst, wenn du dir sicher sein kannst, dass du draufgehen wirst.
It was no accident that you saw my illusion that day. This place used your desire to find me to create a trap that you would willingly walk into. Pure deception is easy to spot, but the truth laced with lies can be a fatal combination. What you heard were really things that I said. It made sure you heard my real voice to create panic. This one-way communication was the bait. If we hadn't managed to get in touch through the spatial rift, we may well have lost someone by now. Rather than murdering in cold blood, this space seems more intent on consuming souls.
How is this even possible?
Warum so kompliziert? Bringen sie doch einfach und frisst dann ihre Seelen in aller Ruhe.
Our opponent is very clever. It is not safe to stay here. Everyone, whether I accomplish what I came here to do or not, I must find a way to get you out safely.
Dass sie da so im Hintergrund rumsteht, statt sich zu beteiligen, macht sie jetzt nicht gerade vertrauenswürdiger.
I rejoined to warn you that it's extremely dangerous here. If you stay here too long, this space may well devour you.
But how do you know?
Ich will die Antwort auf diese Frage, die da steht, nicht wissen, glaube ich.
You might become a shadow of your former self, wandering the underground like a lost soul.
Sounds like you saw them too.
Yelan, you're back.
I've been back a while. I was listening to the conversation. I've seen some strange things here too. Objects that shouldn't be here. Strange figures appearing, then vanishing. I don't think any of it is real.
So they're just illusions?
At first, I had the same thought, but it's not that simple. There may come a day when these illusions become real and attack you.
From what you were saying a moment ago, it sounds like you know a way out of here.
Stimmt, das hat... Aber ganz ehrlich, du müsstest als Adeptin, die schon länger hier unten ist, deutlich mehr wissen. Verheimlichst du uns irgendwas Wichtiges?
I can't say for sure. it's just a guess. As Yanfei said, this space is chaotic and unstable, but it has its weaknesses. By attacking the point where both spaces connect, I was able to create a rift and move from one to the other. So, if I use all the energy I have, I may be able to tear a passage out of this chaotic space.
Really? So powerful attacks can affect the space itself. I had wondered if that was a possibility.
Wieso hast du sie dann noch nicht ausprobiert, meine Güte?
Whoa, 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 whoa. But what do you mean by all the energy?
I mean, it will take everything I've got.
Wait a minute. When you said you were gonna get us out safely, you mean you're gonna stay here?
Bitte nicht. Wenn dann will unser Charakter sowieso hier bleiben und ihm
You
helfen.
can't be serious.
I saw Bosacius underground. That's when I realized the horror of this place. A single blast can only create a very small opening. To send you back to the outside world, I may need to continuously channel power in order to keep the tunnel open. I know how to fight to the bitter end. I can do this.
Zeit für ein Testament.
No. No way. Even if what you're saying is true, I can't agree to this.
Paimon neither. It's not much of an escape plan if we gotta leave someone behind.
It's only a good or bad plan if there are other options to compare it to. But that's not the situation we're in right now. I doubt you'd still be stuck here if anyone had a better idea.
But can you be certain that your plan will work?
I cannot.
Gerade dann solltest du nicht dein Leben so leichtfertig aufs Spiel setzen. Nachher ist das nur ein Teil von einem Puzzle und dann fehlst du uns, wenn wir das zweite Teil gefunden haben. Hilfe! So viele Logiklücken.
What is wrong with you? You can't bet your life on something if you don't even know it's gonna work. It's not worth it.
Danke, Paimon.
To conclude, I'm not agreeing to this plan.
What if I told you, this is my last will?
Bitte nicht.
That's your strategy, huh? No offense, but we have no guarantee this plan of yours will succeed, or even that it's safe. You said it yourself. Yakshas pose a danger to humans. You really expect us to accept your self-righteous plan just because you say so?
Dein Ernst, du willst einen Streit vom Zaun brechen? Der schlechteste
The
Zeitpunkt.
battlefield is a treacherous place. Every opportunity you take, you put everything on the line for. If you fear sacrifice and failure, you can never be victorious.
I've been in my fair share of treacherous battles, so I know full well that you never bring up extreme measures like this until the very, very end. You say these things in the hope that we will understand and accept them. But if you don't even know that your self-sacrifice is going to pay off, all you're doing is hurting morale.
Erstens das und zweitens, es kann, wenn der Raum sich jemals zum Töten entscheidet, kann jede Kampfkraft von entscheidendem Vorteil sein, beziehungsweise von entscheidender Not.
Besides, if you were really so determined to end it all, you wouldn't have given us the opportunity to share our opinions. You think you're oh so cold and ruthless. And anyway, losing one of us so the rest can escape? Some victory that is.
Sehe ich auch so.
Yelan, don't be so harsh.
Was?
Point is, it's not time for drastic measures yet. It's possible there's a hidden passage leading to the exit that we just haven't discovered.
Die zwei habe ich ja gerade völlig
What if there
vergessen.
isn't? Or if we don't find it? And in the end, I'm so weak that I don't have the strength left to sacrifice myself. What do you propose we do then?
As things stand, there's no difference between sacrificing you and trying to find another way out, in terms of the likelihood of success. If we can't say that one strategy is better than the other, we certainly shouldn't be rushing into a risky course of action.
Aber ehrlich, die ist ernsthaft verärgert.
Did someone say a strong enough strike can break us out of this place? Yeah, that's right. I heard ya.
Jetzt hat er. Jetzt hat einfach mal er vor, einen auf die Hose zu malen und drauf zu hauen. Das kann lustig werden.
No one's staying behind to let anyone else out, all right? Enough talk. It's time for action.
Rumsbums, hau bitte drauf.
Come on, whatever you are. Let's see how long you manage to keep us trapped in here after I'm finished with you.
Easy now.
Lass mich ran, der haut jetzt das beim Kauf. War klar.
Whew, okay, so I didn't tear the whole place down. But check it out, new path.
Ui.
If you need a hero, I'm the man.
Und guten Tag.
Should have seen this coming. Why do you always have to do things like this?
Das war hier also klar, so wie mir. Sobald es um Draufhauen geht, ist er der Erste.
Shinobu.
What happened to Ito? Did he pass out?
The boss used up all his strength in one punch. Maybe that's the reason he managed to tear open a passage.
Let me see if there's any way I can stabilize it.
He did this because he heard us arguing, right?
The thing with Boss is, he just can't stand conflict between. Whenever we get into an argument in the Arataki gang, he always goes and does something shocking to calm everyone down. Today, he's done it again. He may not have known you for very long, but when he said he sees everyone as part of the same team, he truly means. Another thing with Boss is, he hates it when other people sacrifice themselves, but he always seems to end up doing it himself. That said, there's a slight distinction to be made with him. When he does things like this, he doesn't really think he's sacrificing himself, because he genuinely believes that he's strong enough to defeat any obstacle he's facing.
Giant eagle alert! And wasn't he just doing the same thing Xiao suggested? So stupid.
Ihr hättet den doch dann einfach. Ich dachte schon, der kippt einfach tot um. Wenn er nur bewusstlos wird, hättet ihr den einfach Huckepack nehmen sollen. Kinder. Allesamt.
The boss is hardly open to persuasion. Besides, he always acts without thinking. There's no doubt that he really thought he was about to solve everything in one hit. It's not just him either. The other guys in the Arataki gang are more or less the same. That's why they need someone like me to clean up after them. I couldn't stop him if I tried, so I might as well just let him do his thing. Besides, often his harebrained intuition is surprisingly on point. We might punch our way out of here yet.
Ito, please tell...
I'm sorry.
Don't be. You have nothing to apologize for. Both you and Yelan made some very good points. Still, if this was an Arataki gang issue and you were one of our members, I have to say I'd side with Yelan on this one. The boss definitely wasn't sacrificing himself. He firmly believed that we'd be able to find a way out through the passage he opened up, and he's certainly not expecting to be left behind. Everyone's important. We have to support each other if we're going to get out of here. Your survival is of huge importance to some people. No, to a whole lot of people. Everyone, let's all do our best to try and find a way out. There's still a chance. I'm sure we can escape. Leave the boss to me. Don't worry.
Everyone, it seems this passage doesn't lead to the outside world, but deeper in...
What the? So Ito's efforts were in vain?
No, it's still worth exploring. I'll go and take a look.
Aha, I see. I'm with you.
What?
So far, I still haven't found the thing I came looking for. That magical device, remember? If this domain has the power to project our imaginations or the things we're searching for into reality, well, maybe I can use that to my advantage to track it down.
Oh, right! No wonder she keeps telling us to keep going. If it's a magical device, it must be super powerful.
Well, I can't guarantee that, but it's worth a try.
I will find a way.
Musst du immer so voreilig vorrennen. Ab mit dem Kopf durch die Wand. Genau wie Ito.
Let him go. But if you're planning on going into that domain too, then come with me. After all, I'm just a lawyer. We'll be safer if we team up. By the way, you and Xiao seem pretty close, huh? Yelan got a bit worked up just now, so I just wanted to apologize on her behalf. I have to say though, if Yelan hadn't spoken out like she did, I'm not sure she would have gotten through to him. Also, self-sacrifice is something Yelan feels strongly about. She tried to stop whoever it was. From what I know, she's lost comrades in the line of duty before, and then was rescued herself. Maybe being a survivor is what makes her so against seeing other people sacrifice themselves. How can things ever be the same again, knowing that your life was saved when others weren't? In a way, salvation can also be a burden.
Stimmt, das würde niemandem von uns leicht fallen, einen geschätzten Kameraden. Okay, ja. Unabhängig davon, gerade in solchen Situationen, würde das niemand, der bei Verstand ist, gutheißen. Gerade der Zhao müsste sowas eigentlich wissen, als jemand, der schon Brüder verloren hat.
If I were her, I'm not sure I would have done anything different. Oh, wait, 1 second. I'll be right there. Yeah! Right, that's much safer. Since Ito can't fight right now, I've cast a spell to protect you guys.
Thank you, Senpai. Please, be careful.
We will. Same to you. Alright, Traveler, let's go.
Betritt die neue Sphäre. Betritt die neue Sphäre. Betritt die neue Sphäre. Da. Aber erstmal gucke ich nach der Zeit. Oh. Die Zeit sagt Aufnahmeschluss.